Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching this video. This is Syn-Star Tech Talk with Giles Cleverley.
Hello.
And me, Samuel Poole. So today we are having a bit of a scenario-based video. I'm acting as a business owner and I'm going to Giles, who is overseeing a company which does managed IT. So we're looking at the importance of managed IT and what it actually means to a business. So Giles, firstly, what is managed IT all about? And why is it important to me as a business owner? Okay,
so essentially the managed bit is about, if it's not managed, then essentially it just rolls on itself. So if you've got, let's say, a server, a couple of servers, multiple machines, if there's no software on there that kind of manages them, that does the updates, keeps them safe, keeps them working well, then essentially it's just reactive. So they could break at any point and you don't know the health of the machines and whether they've actually had updates done and things. Whereas if it's managed, then it will be updated every week or every month. Also then it's monitored so that if any of the hardware starts going, then you'll know about it first, can then fix the hardware, replace it before it causes downtime. And that's what it's really about. It's about reducing downtime for the company.
So you give examples, you talk about, say, someone has 2 servers and various computers and things like that. When is a right time to decide that actually I need an IT specialist to manage my business's IT? Is there a wrong or right time to do that?
I mean, not necessarily. A lot of it really, it's about saving time. So what normally happens is, person starts a company, for example, whether they start it from scratch or sort of take over a company. Let's say it's got 5 PCs. Generally, the business owner may be doing it themselves. And the thing is, if you've got, say, a couple of PCs and something goes wrong, then you go, oh, damn it, you kind of go out to lunch, come back, restart it, and it's kind of okay. Whereas as soon as you've got, say, 10 people, let's say, for example, in an office, well, if suddenly everything goes down, 10 people, you're paying them, let's say, £10 an hour. That's £100 an hour. Well, if everything's down for the whole day, that's £800 gone because they can't work. So it's about making sure that everything works well for the team, but also for that amount of time, the support cost is probably going to be 200, 300, 400, 500 quid a month. Well, it's worth that investment to stop the potential of all of that lost downtime. But also, if it's the business owner that's doing the support, they're probably spending a couple of days a month on fixing different bits and pieces, whether it's just a printer that won't work or something. So you think the amount of lost potential build time that the owner could be making, and instead they're under a desk pulling out wires and things. So
if I'm a business owner or director watching this and thinking, but I've never had an issue with my IT and I don't have an IT specialist managing my IT, why should I start now? What would you say?
Well, to be honest, a lot of it really is peace of mind. So do you know that what you've set up properly? So it's really, a lot of it is peace of mind, making sure that that you've selected the right license or you're using technology in the right way.
Brilliant. And as we come into a land, in terms of the team that you work with, how do you know that they're right for people like me that would be overseeing a business?
If you've got good IT support, everything works well, it's fixed in a timely fashion when it does break, that's a huge reflection on the company and how the company looks at an investment in their team. So if you want to look really professional for your team, ultimately give them the best tools.
Brilliant. And there we go. If you want to look professional for your team, give them the best tools. That's everything for Syn-Star Tech Talk this week. We hope that you have a bit more of an understanding on the importance of investing in your business's IT, particularly having an IT specialist overseeing and managing your computer systems and possibly telecoms as well. We want to talk about what you want to hear about, so please do get in touch on social media. Meanwhile, have a great rest of your day and we'll see you in the next video.
See you later.